Madam Savvy on X says, while people criticizing the initial move were playing checkers, Elon was playing chess. For Garm to fold like this is concerning behavior. What are they hiding and what will they rebrand into? This is referencing back in August 2024, Chris Pavlovsky saying, breaking. This is the CEO of Rumble. Breaking. The World Federation of Advertisers is shutting down Garm after Rumble and X filed suit against them. What are they hiding? And Savvy continues, what some people don't realize is the way advertisers manipulate platforms. One of the biggest reasons why apps are 12 plus is because it gets advertisers to spend money because they target the impressionable audiences. Think Adpocalypse and the way they all tried to get X to censor things by pulling at the same time. This was just over a year ago. You guys probably recall that was the whole Elon Musk saying the Bob Iger, like, fuck you, or fuck your feelings. I can't remember exactly what he said. Fuck Bob Iger, fuck Disney. I don't remember what he said, but that was the long and short of it. He was saying that on the stage there. That was the fallout from all of them working together to pull out. This is different from people choosing not to give a platform money. Of course that's allowed, but advertisers have more power than the common folk understand, and they make moves together. All the rules on YouTube content isn't because of YouTube trying to keep stuff pure. It's because of advertisers. Absolutely true, by the way. That was the whole point of the original Adpocalypse. That's why I was very frustrated when Susan did that whole, we're going to do the demonetization thing. We're going to, bend the knee to the advertisers. Please, Pepsi, please, Disney, don't leave us. We are at your mercy. We need you. What do you want us to do? It was such a weak response to, what was it, Logan Paul in the Suicide Forest? And then other things as well. It wasn't just that, but other things as well contributing to it. And advertisers were looking for a reason to get cheaper ad rates, and they pounced on it. They're like, oh, we can use this, all work together in synergy in one organization, all pull out together and force the hand of a corporation like YouTube to bend the knee, and then we can come back at pennies on the dollar to get our ads out there for way cheaper. And YouTube fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. A fucking idiot up top. Susan, rest in peace, Susan Wojcicki or whatever. But holy shit, you were a terrible CEO of YouTube. You were atrocious. And I called it like the second it was happening. I was like, do not bend the knee to these advertisers. So, and I'm not a CEO of YouTube, and I knew what was happening. But no, they thought that this was the right direction to go. Think of it like this. Advertisers bully platforms the same way payment processors bully platforms. Twitch, YouTube, all the rest would be 18 plus or just adult age, depending on the country, apps, if not for advertisement. They have to appear advertiser friendly, so it explains a lot of rules. Is this the end of Garm? Not truly. I believe they will rebrand or repurpose another group. Madam Savvy, not just the legendary detective making a name for herself, exposing all these corporations, scummy practices, companies behind the scenes, but prognosticator of prognosticators. Because what she says right here back in 2024 is exactly what's happening right now. She said, at the end of the day, it's still a censorship battle, so it's important to watch, with the heart hand emoji. And she quote tweets that with bringing us to present day and what's happening right now. And this is insane. According to the documents regarding the Australian E-Safety Commissioner, Julie Inman Grant, Garm never truly shut down, as easily predicted. These types don't just go away. Julie was having conversations, praising their proactive approach to censoring Donald Trump and also attacking X after Elon Musk took over. Julie is part of FOSSI. And given that no one just turns off behavior, this pattern of behavior will continue into Fosse, I suspect, like a tiger, a zebra doesn't change its stripes. You know, that whole saying, like, you are who you are. And if you go to another company, you're going to bring that with you. Fosse shows on her website and labels her WEF and also part of global censorial bodies, part of USA and France censorial efforts, ... And this is just the start. Julie has also started DEI groups because, of course, she has. And despite leaving the USA 22 years ago, she has remained focused on destroying it ever since. I'm telling you guys, I've said this before. I'll say it again. The thing that will destroy society is it's not Russia. It's not China. It's not Australia. It's eggless liberal white women are going to destroy Western society. And they already have quite a stronghold grip on it right now. And it's only getting worse until people wake up to what's happening, which I'd like to think we're starting to, but hopefully it's not too late. I will be reading the full documents to come from this and eagerly await more. Praise to Senator Anik for his work and not giving up. Without his requests, we may never have known this. It was a global plot. Guess who is pushing age verification laws? Julie. Guess who sits on the board of the trial for age verifications? Melinda Tankard-Reist, the founder, I believe, co-founder of Collective Shout. Guess who is part of Fosse? Roblox, Verizon, of course, Microsoft, Netflix, Google, AT&T, something called KID, which I went into in depth in a video last week talking about the KID situation and how I called this back then. I'm like, it's so obvious. This is a grift. It's a self-fulfilling grift. They make money off of investing into this. They pass laws, force it onto the masses, and then profit. It's so obvious, like right out in the open. That focuses on quote unquote kids and selling their shit service to help make platforms safer. TikTok, Tencent, Discord, EA, Amazon, ESRB, and so many more. Working with or having favorable views from Fosse makes companies look better to investors. Of course it does. And all these trust and safety related position holders are attached to it. It has been manipulated to screw everyone over. So these people can choose who wins and who loses, who gets to speak and who is silenced. I think there will be even more damning emails soon, and I can't wait. Now, this is probably the most banger of everything that got posted. I read through this earlier, and shout out to Madam Savvy for the insane amount of research that she's put into this. This, like I said, the days just disappear trying to keep up with what's going on right now because all the wool has been pulled over everyone's eyes for so long that nobody's actually looked into anything, and it's all right here. Julie Inman Grant, E-Safety Commissioner for the Australian government. Career began in the U.S. Congress, Washington, D.C., before joining Microsoft, where she spent 17 years in various corporate affair roles at Microsoft. And then she was at Twitter to set up the company's policy and philanthropy programs in Australia, New Zealand, and Southeast Asia before driving Asia-Pacific-wide government relations for Adobe. And then Elon Musk came in, and guess where she went? She left. Fascinating, right? And then here's the thing. E-Safety Commissioner since January 2017, also launched innovative programs such as Safety by Design, Women in the Spotlight initiatives, also established nimble and anticipatory regulator, establishing the Innovative Tech Trends Horizon Scanning Program 2020. Here's where it gets good. She serves on the advisory board of Technology Policy Design Center, serves as the co-founder, and this is the biggest one, inaugural chair of Global Online Safety Regulators Network, and is long-serving board member of the We Protect Global Alliance, and also serves on the World Economic Forum, the WEF. I know you're all surprised, right? You're shocked. You're shocked. Like it all, once you start to see the people that are pulling the strings, you can peek behind the curtain and see, oh, this is the fucking Illuminati. Like this is it. These are the people. Well, welcome. I am not suicidal, by the way. In case anyone's wondering, I'm very happy. I'm living the best life. I'm definitely not suicidal. Okay? Just want to be absolutely abundantly clear. I am not suicidal at all. All right, let's keep going. We got, let's see. Global Coalition for Digital Safety represents Australia on the Global Partnership for Action on Gender-Based Harassment and Abuse, and serves as France's laboratory for women's rights online. So a feminist too, on top of everything else, of course. A liberal, white, eggless feminist, of course. The commissioner was recently deemed one of the top 150 women in the global cyber profession for the third year running. Who are the people that are nominating these people? It's got to make you wonder. And this is FOSSI, by the way. I brought this pulled up in case you were wondering. The Family Online Safety Institute. Look, it's for the kids, guys. It's just let them protect the kids. That's what they're here for. They enforce policies to protect the kids and practices and good parenting, guys. Good digital parenting. Which, wait a second. Why do we need you then? Hold on. Full stop. Wait, you're trying to be our parent now? Like what the hell? What? For parents, we are resources for you. Yeah, sure. What could possibly go wrong? This again, and she's listed on the FOSSI. This is what I was just reading on the FOSSI website that I had pulled up as well. And again, massive shout out to Madam Savvy for the find on this situation, because holy shit, is this not absolutely insane? Absolutely insane. And I'm likely to find even more things on this with the more research that I'm doing. But I'll tell you guys right now that they don't like when people start shining a flashlight on stuff. They don't like people poking around being like, hey, who are you? Who put you in charge there? Why are you doing what you're doing? What are you doing over there? Oh, it's a cabal, and you're working with these companies to organize. And Garm was supposed to be disbanded, but now you're just creating another Garm and calling it FOSSI. You can't do that. The whole reason Garm was disbanded is because it was ruled to be illegal. Like, you can't do this. You just waited for the dust to settle, and again, just go back to being who you are and doing it again until you get slapped down again. And I said behind the scenes, I'll say this out to you guys as well. This is the definition of a virus. You can take the medication and it might go away, or you might put it at bay for a little bit, but then it comes back stronger. And we're seeing it right now come back even stronger. It is a legit virus in the industry, and it's very important to put a spotlight on this and cleanse it, because otherwise it's going to completely destroy and rule over all the content that gets created moving forward. And no, I'm not just saying that to be like clickbaity on a video, because I mean, hell, we're like 15 minutes into talking about this right now. I'm just saying it because that's actually what happens. That's why this is so important. That's why I keep talking about it. And that's why, as much as they don't want me to, I will continue to talk about it. So yeah, we will leave that one there. And again, massive shout out to Madam Savvy for doing the Lord's work on research on that one. Holy shit, that was a lot. That was a lot. And guys, there's even more. There's even more.